Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I'm Grace. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We'll be practicing just a 10-minute Yin Asana practice. So let's get started. Getting onto your mat and remembering with this practice, let me come a little closer. See, we're just Yin. I won't be standing up. Remembering you're on your mat. So even if you're on your mat for 10 minutes, that will work. Taking a moment to feel that earth underneath you, closing your eyes and scanning inside and noticing. And no judgment. Whatever's going on inside, whether you're troubled or you're stressed or not, just noticing the energy. And beginning to breathe into the lower belly. Bringing all the awareness inward into the self. And beginning to slow the breath. A little deeper, a little longer. Maintaining that breath into that lower belly. And creating an intention for yourself for this practice. And our practice intention is calming the nervous system. This is a tool if you're in a bad mood or if you're stressed. You can just take 10 minutes, calm the nervous system, and shift your energy. So we're going to begin with a breath work. So on your next inhale, I want you to breathe into the belly. I invite you to bring it up to the ribs and the chest. Pausing at the top of the breath as you engage all three bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Malandara Bandha. And then when you're ready, exhaling completely and just letting it go. And a couple more 3-part yogic breaths, pausing at the bottom of the breath as you engage the bandhas. And then pausing up at the top of the breath as you engage the bandhas. And find that silent stillness in each pause. And one more 3-part yogic breath. And we're going to move into Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. This is a nice calming breath. It also balances the nadis, balances the right and left brain. And we're working on calm and balance right now. It can shift the emotions. So we're going to have the pointer and middle finger on our third eye as we activate that creative center in the third eye. I'm using my right hand, so my right thumb is going to block off the right nostril. My ring or pinky, or what do you call it, index or ring finger, that will block off the left nostril. And I'm going to be switching nostrils on the exhale. So I'm just going to curl my fingers in so you can see me better. So let's exhale completely. Inhale. And closing off the right nostril with the thumb, exhaling out the left. Inhale, same side, left. And on the exhale, switch, releasing the thumb, bringing the finger to close the left nostril and exhaling out the right side. Inhale, same side. And on the exhale, switch, using the thumb to close off the right and exhaling out the left. Inhale, same side. And switch, and continuing on your own for a few more breaths. And one more breath. Releasing the hands, releasing the breath, allowing that breath to integrate and return to its natural rhythm. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to the knees, and let's make some circles around the pelvis. Just begin to warm up a little bit. And we're going to go slow enough so you can feel the sensation. You might feel a spot that feels good. You can massage a little extra. And noticing the sensation. Throughout the practice, we're just going to have those bandhas gently engaged in a nice, deep, slow breath through the belly as we trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation response. So if we're in the sympathetic, we're in stress, want to drop the belly down, the breath down to the belly, deepen those breaths, and begin to move gently to relax the body. And coming back to center, I'm hoping you went both ways. I might have forgotten. Going both directions. And then coming to center. And we're going to bring those legs out wide. We're going to do a nice wide leg forward fold. Forward folds are calming. So we're relaxing the nervous system. And we're going to do this. We're going to hinge at our hip. So we're going to inhale as we lengthen that spine. Feel that crown reaching up towards the sky. And then as we exhale with the hips, we're going to allow the hips to do the action. And you're going to find a point where the hips are saying, that's enough, that's good. And then allow the spine to round, bring the hands down to the mat, and bring the head down. And engage those bandhas and begin a few nice deep breaths in this nice, beautiful forward fold, going inward into your heart, slowing the breath as you breathe into the belly and trigger that relaxation response. It's always best to have the mouth closed and breathe through the nose during your yoga practice. And one more breath here. And coming up, just take a moment to flex and extend those feet. Now let's bring those feet together into a Baddha Konasana. Bring those heels into the body as close as you can. Wrap the hands around the feet and begin to flap those wings. Beautiful. And inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, folding forward. Feeling that in the hips. You can bring the forearms down and roll and round the spine and taking a couple deep breaths, breathing into the belly here. And on your next inhale, coming all the way back up. And we're going to come down onto our backs. And let's hug those knees into the chest, rocking back and forth. Bring those feet up, flexing and extending the feet, maybe making some circles. Those ankles. And let's bring those legs wide for a moment. And you can bring the hands and guide the legs even just a little wider. Finding your edge, never forcing. And then bringing them in towards the body. A nice stretch. And breathe. And then let's bring those feet together in a Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly, wrapping the hands around the feet and gently pulling them in towards the body, feeling that hip opening, engaging that Mula Bandha. And breathe into the belly. And beginning some gentle rocks. And then bringing those feet out to, the feet are facing up towards the sky. Hands are still wrapped around the outside of the feet and gently pulling the legs down towards the earth. Knees are nice and wide so they don't come in towards the ribs. And moving into a happy baby. Playing around, doing what feels good for your body. Keeping that breath flowing in the belly. And making any last movement or pose you'd like before Savasana. And then coming into your Savasana pose, laying on your back, or you can have the legs up the wall. Bringing those legs a little wider, feet are flopping out, arms are alongside the body, a little wider. And letting everything go, letting the body relax and sink deep into the earth. Letting the earth hold you as you release all tension in the body. And we'll relax into silent stillness for a few breaths. And taking a nice deep breath into the belly as you begin to come back. Inviting calm and peace throughout the entire nervous system. Knowing you are safe, you're secure, and wiggling the fingers and the toes, stretching out the body as you begin to come back and rolling over to one side or the other. Coming up to a seated position. And closing your eyes again and checking in with your inner being, noticing any shifts. Maybe things have settled a little, or there's a little more calm inside, or not. I invite you to continue through the day breathing into this lower belly, finding all the things that you are grateful for, that you are blessed, focusing your awareness there, all the good, the good in you, the good in your life. And of course, what you focus on will expand. So you will expand and create more good. Bringing yourself back to that intention that you set and that intention of the practice. Calming the nervous system and bringing more peace to the internal being. Sending gratitude, gently and kindly opening your eyes, and we'll conclude with a namaste. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When I am in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.